It takes 700 gallons of water to produce one cotton shirt. Cars are parked 92% of the time. As Harvard professor Mark Esposito told the Ibec Business Leaders Conference, if those numbers were presented by your chief financial officer, you would soon realise the opportunity here. By 2050, more than 3/4 of the world's population will live in cities, putting huge stress on resources. The solution, he says, is the circular economy, a complete rethink of production, consumption and ownership.
Because the number of people living in the world are increasing and resources are finite, as we know. But there is an opportunity for us to retransition our economy from having resources to actually lighting resources, and that's the idea of returning all of the waste back into the value chain. And so the conversation today is really about how do we do this, on how do we build an economy that is actually agile, prosperous, but it doesn't depend too much on natural resources to actually succeed and thrive.
It means identifying wastefulness and completely redesigning products and production to reuse components and reduce waste. Some companies are already moving towards a circular mode of production and distribution.
As a newly classed millennial, I think my experience of the circular economy is very much one that looks at what I can do for future generations. And when you work for such a large organisation, you get the opportunity to actually make a difference. So one of the big projects I was involved in last year, which you could call being part of the circular economy, was the start of the Eco Hub in Dublin. It's in Wolftown Street, and it was a collaboration with Dublin City Council to basically reduce the number of vehicles that we have on road in the city, and by doing that also reducing the emissions.
Ireland could champion this new kind of business ecosystem, according to Mark Esposito, particularly with its access to both US capital and European Union markets.
Irish businesses are really seeing a wonderful opportunity now to be at the cutting edge of the opportunities of the circular economy. We can redesign our products, we can redesign our supply chains, we can really rethink how we're using resources right across the economy, in our businesses, as consumers in our homes, and Ireland can actually be the front runner. We can seize an opportunity of the circular economy. It's going to be good for individual businesses and it's going to be great for the Irish economy.
And the final word from the Harvard professor, moving from lean to circular isn't just about the environment, it's already proving to be good for the bottom line.
The main message today is that the circular economy is actually achievable, is a way of thinking about reintegrating waste back into the economy. There are many ways the organization in the world have already done this, and by the way, it's lucrative. So there is no trade-off between the bottom line from economic perspective and the bottom line for the environment.